What's going on, pros? This is Mike with another Dirty Promotions video. This is an old pickup Ford. It does have some old tinting. It is one of our warranty jobs. It's probably been here for about a decade or so. I don't remember hand cutting this one a long time ago, but I know it's a hand cut. So we're gonna do the same thing, you know, keep everything again as a hand cut here. So we're gonna do some preparations, remove this. I won't do the video on the removal, but definitely do a video on this process, right? Well, that's pretty stuck, so we have some of these tools that we use for that particular reason, because when they're a decade old, that thing will happen. Okay, so remove this, slide it out. There it is. Put it here to the side. We will need some of this stuff here because this right here is fuzz material, and just by touching it, you're gonna get all contaminated. So we need to cover it up. We will. Already ate much. There. Do the channel real badass. There you go. We're done there. We're done. A little bit here. It is Tuesday. My staff is here doing some awesome jobs over there while I do some of these videos for all the YouTube followers. Europe, Australia, Latin America. Thank you for following. Okay, maybe a little bit. ¿Agarraste el glue remover, flaco? Sí, ahorita lo voy a agarrar porque uso para remover esto. Alright, so we got some of the coverage here because the way we're going to drop our film in there, we're going to need. Okay, so we're going to use adhesive remover for the film. So we're going to cover this up, and I know it's an old pickup and maybe you think it doesn't need it, but it's better for me just to cover it and not having to explain to a customer why I got his got his panel all discolored with adhesive remover. Okay. All right, so we'll get started on this deal. Let's see, get one of these deals going on here. This happens to be a high quality window film. Why they delaminate like this over time, I don't know, but I just know that my job is to get it looking good the way it was before. And that's what we're gonna do. Do a nice hand cut. Even though we did it like a decade ago, it's very well done. Film is all the way shoved in there. Nice cut around here, so we're all good. So let me go ahead and remove this and come back and finish the tutorial. GoPro, stop recording. I just wanted to show you some of the adhesive removers that we use. I don't sell it or nothing, but just the adhesive, it's from a very good high quality manufacturer, been there for a decade. We use this adhesive remover, and this is what it does. Real nice and fast. That's what we use it. It's not something that we buy from a vendor or nothing. It's off the beaten path. I've announced it so many times what it is. So this is how fast you get to removing once you drop that thing in there, right? It's really helpful for us because we shave down a lot of the removal time. And I know removals are not a lot of people's cup of tea, but well, we have to do it. This is a warranty job. Gonna keep this customer happy, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so we got this window cleaned out. Let me go ahead and do our pre-cuts. We're gonna use a carbon window film. Actually, my line of window film, the one that I'm selling already on the internet. Everything that I sell, I do use here. Okay, there you go. The window is actually in very good shape. Fords are notorious for having a lot of scratches in the exterior. This one is in good shape, so it's all good. Okay. It'll be a legal 35% window film for the two fronts. Okay. According to the questions they asked me on the internet, it does seem to be that there's a lot of need for a lot of instruction on window film application. I didn't know there was such a great need. I know that a lot of professionals see these videos, but there's also a lot of one-on-ones that really do need instruction. And although I have like 120 videos, a lot of hand cutting like this and two staging, people want to see fresh content and just be reminded that they can do the process, you know, pretty good. Okay, so I do cut my stuff and I slide it over. I cut it and slide it over, so we have, you know, excess film on the sides. So we begin cutting here, a hand cut right there. Some of these tall pickups, you know, don't rush them. Don't do this and just cut it. If you really want to do a very good, nice cut, go ahead and follow through. Get your glass right here. Move it this way so we can kind of dislodge from there a little bit. And just continue your cut there at the top. Just like this. And follow the curve. There you go. And then cut it out, and then we're gonna go ahead and finish. A lot of people like cutting on the glass. I don't like to, because although that's probably very solid glass because it's an older pickup, but it's just better to just do it somewhere. If you have a customer telling you that you get a scratch on the vehicle and you have on camera that you cut on glass, that's not a very good defense for yourself, right? So don't do that. Don't ever put yourself in a position to where somebody's gonna question. If somebody questions you doing something and you're there next to where the problems are at, the cuts and whatever, you're gonna be guilty as charged. Okay, so we done that. Do one more of these just to make sure, because there was adhesive here. These scrapers right here, if there's any glue and whatever, you probably just scrape it off on the way down like that. Obviously the scrubby pad helps you pick up some of the stuff, but this one, if there's anything you might have missed, it's an extra help for. So you're gonna see me always using them on videos. Collect all this crap from all them corners. Okay, so here at the top, slowly roll our fingers in here. Always use a lint-free rag. It's very, very important. I know a lot of people love to use the microfiber. If you ever have a chance, wash your car with the microfiber. clean the hood with it, and then look how many contaminants are in the hood. There are a bunch of little linty stuff, right? So we don't use them, never, not for this. There's a place for that, and probably is cleaning the exterior window after you're done, because they're so cheap and affordable. But this is your bread and butter right here, man. You're gonna apply window film. You don't want contaminants. You don't want to be redoing installs because of contaminants. And of course, once you turn it into a customer, they see that it's all kind of dirty and shit, they won't give you their votes anymore in the future. Okay, so manage this real good here on the sides. I put extra slip on my thing because, you know, that adhesive worries me. We're gonna do air peel, although I have that nice board right there. But air peel for a lot of the people that are mobile tinners or people that love to do air peel. Use your hand, use your body right here. Don't crease it in the center. And get your film and drop it. There you go. Real nice. And use the water that you sprayed on there so that the film can slide with it. There you go. You see how I keep the film away from the side like there? Do the same, and then use the top as a guide of where the film is going to go, right? So I did a hand cut. You see right there, we're going to do a micro edge right there, and the same thing goes for here. You don't need to think too much about if it's you know, the film is that way enough or this way enough. If you guide yourself by that cut which you made and it's real good and perfect, everything else should be pretty much good and perfect and aligned. So we didn't touch anything on the delivery. Tapes secure contamination not to be on the sides. Carbon window film from Dirty Tintz. And that's all she wrote. When you distribute this window film for all the people, noobs and stuff like that, try not to do this and this too much, because you might get stuff from here. Always try to do distribution this way all the time, and you should be fine not getting fingers from the side bleeding with a lot of bullshit and horseshit, real dirty stuff. Okay, all in one tool, always at the top, sides. After you've done all your stuff, collect the water slowly, seal it, seal the top, move the film where it needs to be at, and seal it real good. That's it. Roll it up all the way up. Nothing on the sides as far as like gap light, nothing. And we might be going in slow-mo just so that all the peers have an opportunity to watch this stuff done in steps, and rewind the video later and watch it as many times as you need to. Torx 2 by Dirty Tools, crowd favorite. It's very easy on the, it's flexible enough, and it has plenty of torque to get all your water out from thicker carbon films like this one. That's it. There's the window film application. Remove your stuff from here, remove stuff from here, and we're pretty much done. Let me get this stuff out of the way, put them in the trash can, and I'm going to show you that window right now. Okay, so another typical Ford window. These, a lot of people like to two-stage. I don't like to two-stage them because, well, what I like to see here on the side is just like this. I don't like crunches or creases and dirt and all kinds of stuff that are associated with some of these very older vehicles and such, right? So use my glass cleaner, our window prepper, clean everything, make sure that we're looking at every single edge of the films, top, bottom. There's a crack in the glass right here in the exterior. On the side, same thing. It's very clean. It doesn't have any creases, contaminants, or nothing. I mean, you saw how we laid the film in there. So, man, thanks a lot for looking at this video. All the followers around the world, thank you for following. This is another install, 2-stage, since people are really asking questions about some of these videos, and I didn't know, like I said, that there was such a demand for 101s. Well, there it is, another video. Nice and clean on the inside, that chip on the outside, everything's real nice and clean. As expected, you guys can do it a lot faster when you get practice. This is really a tutorial video. Guys, have an awesome day. GoPro, stop recording.